you, baby. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10. When I hear for the gal, then 7, 8, 9, 10. When I hear for the.
Shan women to my Lisa, is you good? Is you alright? Cause I need to know. Anyway, so today's topic is all about healing. So I'm gonna be reading some messages from some of my followers and people who have asked me for advice and people who have asked me about some tragic moments in my life, and I'm gonna basically open up, speak about it. And yeah, so let us get into it. Alrighties, if you need anything, you can always DM me, send me anything. Today is the first Tea Talk with Jerry, Tuesday Tea Talk. Today is the first Tuesday Tea Talk, and like we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do it until people get tired of it. And the topic is gonna change every week. So if you need any help with anything, if you need any advice, you should or you can come to me. Cause you know what, we're just, during this time, we have all learned to come together, to help each other, to do whatever, to do whatever it takes to help each other. So right now, I'm gonna get started. So the first person to talk about this had asked me to talk about losing a parent and being able to deal with the kind of stress that comes with losing a parent and how to heal from it. So basically, I have lost a parent before, and I'll tell you this, it was not easy. It still is not easy, but I can handle it, It has taken me approximately 6 years to be able to go through whatever to be able to go through what I'm going through, and to be able to speak about it right now. So basically, the loss of a parent is one of the most hardest things one can go through, and like the way I dealt with it is, I'll just be honest with you guys. It took me approximately a year to realize that I lost my parent. And it took me 5 years to be able to get over the fact that they were gone. I had to start getting used to them not calling me anymore, to them, excuse me, sorry. No emotions on this table. To them not calling me anymore, to them not sending me emails, not texting me, not checking up on me, It became very difficult for me at one point because I think I may have lost my way and I may have done some things that could have killed me. They just put me on the wrong path, and I'm just saying, guys, please do not go through that. I have been there and I hated it. The person that I am now is a whole different person as to the person that I was 6 years ago. And I feel like I've gone through a lot of emotional strength, a lot of mental strength, and also just some aspects of physical strength, you can say. The way I dealt with it is every year before the memorial of my father's passing, I always light up candles, depending on the year. So this year it's gonna be 6 years, I think. Hold up. Yeah, 6 years. And with those 6 years, I'm gonna get 6 candles and I'm gonna light them up. Those candles they don't only represent my father's life, they also represent my life. They also represent my emotional state. They represent the way I am feeling. And it also just represents the negativity in my life during those 6 years. So, as the candles are burning, as the wax is dropping, the flame is going lower and lower and lower. That is that is negativity. You know, as it goes down, explain it. Like, you know, when a candle is burning, the little line, the little thing, it's like long. So like as the wax burns, the flame becomes bigger, and I feel like that is the amount of positivity that you must have. The wax around the candle is all the negativity, and that is burning down. It is going lower. It is becoming less and less and less and less, and that flame is becoming longer. It's lasting longer. You know, that is the amount of positivity that you must have. That is how I do it. And basically it's what has kept me sane, it's what has kept me happy, and yeah, and also just stay positive, guys. Honestly, we don't need negativity. Phew, that side. How do you move on from someone you love but they've cheated on you? That's a tricky one. Shoo! Love, ne? How do you move on from someone that you love? Okay, I guess everyone's just giving me experiences, my own experiences. Let's just say this: I have been cheated on by someone that I loved deeply. And you know that pain just it hits you. They grab their own knife and they just keep stabbing you. Ha! 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 You know the vibes. Yeah, okay. So how do we deal with that? Thing is, the way I dealt with it is, guys, you honestly just need peace. You need to find peace. You need to put yourself in a place where no one else will bother you, where no one will remind you about that person, where nothing else will remind you about that person. Because once that spark just touches a little bit of fire, it will just phew, pop, 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 pop. Fireworks, everybody, everywhere it take. You know the vibes. So just make sure you're at peace with yourself before you move on, because if you do not make peace with yourself and you move on, you're gonna keep hurting yourself, because that person is gonna stay on your mind. That person is gonna the person's gonna be able to come back, you know. They're gonna be able to come back into your life and be able to hurt you again. We don't want that. We don't want that. You know what? Happy chappy, happy vibes. You know the vibes, yes. So just find peace. Make peace with yourself. Make peace with your heart. Make sure your heart is whole before you move on and you start seeing other people. You know, and this whole closure thing, it never works. Every time you say I'm going to look for closure, you find yourself under them. You find yourself under them or on top of them. Who knows? It's never gonna work. So find peace and be positive. You know, make sure stay away from anyone that reminds you of those people, because those are the same people. Those are EPs, enemies of progress. Those are the people that are those are the people that are gonna hurt you. Yeah. Okay, next question. How do you overcome negativity? If you know me really well, you would know that I have three things. I have three things that help me overcome negativity. The first one, I mentioned it before, is lighting candles. But with this, every time I go through something tragic, or like if I'm sad, or if I feel down, if I wake up in a bad mood, if I have an argument with someone that I love, if something bad happens, I basically, my favorite place in this house is the bathtub. You see, my bathtub is set up where like I can just lay candles there, and like, you know, it has this little mini lights there, it has like ting 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 ting, you know. And then I normally bath with the lights off, and then I just light candles, and with those candles I play a little, you know, some relaxing music, you know. Look, I'm thinking about the Paul Bear's ding 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 No, that's not relaxing. I mostly listen to jazz. If you ever see me listening to jazz, make sure the first question you ask me is, have you taken a bath with candles today? Because if I don't, I'm just gonna be moody as hell. I'm actually the worst person to deal with when I'm moody. But when it comes to negativity, I light candles, take a bath, listen to jazz music, and I watch the candles burn down. The second thing that I do, normally I do it in Spain, is I go to the beach. I take a walk, go to the beach, and the waves just calm me down, you know? Like, the waves help me, like, think properly. The waves help me do what's right. You know, they help me, instead of me attacking someone or me acting in the wrong way, which I have in previous times. But just, you know, the waves just help me calm down. And then the third one, obviously, is music. I write, like, literally, I have, if you could go into my room and look for a notepad, you'll probably see many songs. You see songs in notepads. You just me at the piano. You see me just listening to instrumentals on YouTube, just singing along to them, like making up my own stuff, you know? Music makes you lose control. But yeah, music just makes me calm down, yeah? Alright, next question. Next question. Alright, ooh, child. This one has a lot of healing to do. So, this person has been going through terrible times. Their partner has cheated on them multiple times, and they're asking me how they can heal from it. Now, this is not towards anyone, but if the shoe fits, sweetie, wear it because it's your size. And cheaters, this one is for you. Listen up. Why? Like, my question is why? Why? What is the point? What is the point? These people give you everything. These people give you everything, man. Why? What are people doing wrong for you to cheat on them? Like, honestly, come on, man. Anyways, back to the story. Back to Beanie. I honestly do not understand why people cheat. Because there is so much that you can do in a relationship. Why do you always have to go looking for other things when you can do those same things with your partner? You know, like, all you have to do is ask. You must just ask. You know, it's just, why do people cheat? Okay.
Next question.
Have I ever caught someone cheating? Please, multiple times. But the thing is, the person expected me to act in a way which they are used to. But I didn't know. I just said, all right. Peace out.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Honestly, I hate, my heart has been torn one too many times that I can't let it get ripped up again. I honestly can't. I just feel like it's not me. It's not in me anymore. Like, I do not have the energy to start, yeah, you're cheating on me. Hey, what have I done wrong? No, I'm not about to do that. No thanks. No, thank you. So, yes, I have caught someone cheating, and the way I dealt with it was in a positive manner. And the next person asked, how do you deal or how do you heal from someone cheating? You heal by finding peace. I thought I said this already. Find peace within your heart and just kick them from the start. Make sure they're not part of your life because you're smart. And if you're not, there is nothing for me to say. I hope that explains everything. Y'all, I've read one too many questions. There's so many questions, but I'll keep them for next week. Thank you so much for joining me on Jerry Tuesday Tea Talk. Jerry Tuesday Tea Talk. I need like a little song, you know? I need a song for Jerry Tea Talk. Jerry